Mic check. Microphone. Microphone. Microphone? All right. Crowboy's here. Then I must be online. Whose dog is that? You see that? Let me check. How you doing? Crowboy? No, no.
What you?
I mean, Leafeon is... What was that? Is already subscribing. Love it. Very much appreciate it. Pancake Dev. Ooh, we're playing trick-taking games. You know it. Truffaut. Not weirder. Oh, heck yeah. Trick-taking games rule. This is perfect. I know I'm with my people. Hitmonchan is here. 39 feels like a lot, he says. Oh, everybody's getting psyched. We're on a hype train now. Rich is here. Good to see ya. Pancake Dev says love some good trick-taking. Hitmonchan says I don't know what this is. All right, you're about to learn and I'm gonna blow your mind, promise. Crowboy's also confused. Excellent. External Heart asks we're playing some euchre. It's even better. Nico Mac asks, did you make the banner in Microsoft Paint 98? Oh, I don't think you can do transparent backgrounds like that. Let's see. That looks good, so I'm going to close this. Sound levels okay? We are taking tricks, Mumbology. Star Killer subscribing. We got all of the subscriptions rolling in today. I felt like this is gonna be a classic JeffM's stream. You know, we did Sudoku, we did that weird geometry game. We're gonna get nerdy today. And I'm playing all these games. Hold on. This is the great news. I'm playing them on my phone. I had to learn all new technology just to get this working. To show you guys this because I've been so smitten with it. Six Guys here. Says, hello, I'm excited to learn. Rich says, I have no idea what this is and I'm excited. It's perfect. Lorch says, oh, this is the UI. This is indeed the UI. It'll take a little explaining what's going on. We can jump in. So, this, as you can see at the top, this is called Trickster's Table. It's a new trick-taking game that's available on Android and iOS right now. And it's made by... Well, let's see. Does it tell us? Nope, these are all just licenses. Here we go. Where are these people? These are the people who are supporting it. But basically, there's a person who really likes trick-taking games, and he decided to make his own trick-taking app. And then he's been going around and contacting people who make trick-taking card games. Trick-taking games are card games, by the way. And he's been getting their permission and, you know, signing licenses with them to put their trick-taking games into this app. So it's got a bunch of really different weird trick-taking games. Not weird, it says, according to BGG, it's Dan Bravender. Yes, a hero among men, I will say. So he's like slowly adding more games. You can see right down there at the bottom, it says more games coming soon. You can even, if you support him, you can. He has a list up on BGG where you can go and vote for which games to add next and stuff. But so he's working on it very hard. And it's really cool, guys. Trick-taking games are cool. And I was excited to show you guys trick-taking games. And it's cool that this guy is like putting... Look, here's the thing, folks. There is a trick-taking renaissance happening right now. Everybody's designing trick-taking games in the board game community, and a ton of them are coming out. Partly because they're pretty cheap to produce, but partly because people are just going nutso for trick-taking games right now. And so a bunch of people are designing new, interesting designs for them. Rich says, I feel like I'm being punked and JeffM has just made up a fake game or a fake genre. I promise you I have not. But this is board game. This is more board game, card game than video game. But the fact that this app exists now is why I wanted to show it to you guys, because it's some really cool, nerdy stuff, which is right up, you know, like I said, that's classic JeffM stream. So we're gonna check this out. It's on Android and iOS. It's completely free. All the games are free. There's no ads. There's nothing. You can just support him directly. He encourages you for each of these games. If you like it, you can also buy the physical version and play with other people. These are all playing against bots. So he's creating all the rule, you know, like programming in the actual rules of the game, and then also programming bots. And as you can see, it's a very bare bones implementation. But if you want to try out some of the like very modern and interesting trick-taking games, this is where to do it. Unfortunately, you know, it looks great on a phone because of the orientation. You'll see the games in a second. It looks good. For this, I couldn't, you know, fit it in a normal, like the normal window that I usually have for streaming. And now we have all this extra space on the sides. So I figured I gotta fill that space up with something. So I did some photoshopping to help make it more special. And let's see if I can find this. If I press this button, I think. There we go. So now we got a stream. Are we ready for card games? Let's do it. Love it. There we go. Now people are losing their minds. Just like I lost my mind. I was doing this until 3 a.m. last night. It's actually not that easy to take 10 pictures of yourself and then cut them all out. I couldn't even do it on Photoshop because I got logged out of the MinMax Photoshop account and it was 3 a.m. so I wasn't gonna message Leo at 3 a.m. and ask him what the code was. So I did all this nonsense on Procreate. And now, Commander Cool says now MinMax has an official graphic designer. That's right. Okay, so I was trying to figure out which of these games would be the best introduction to trick-taking. Since a lot of you, I believe, probably... Crowboy redeemed an on-screen celebration. Yeah, if this doesn't get you guys to subscribe, I don't know what to do at this point anymore. I'm out of ideas. Rich is saying I need to send them to Ben for emotes. I don't know that we need any more emotes in my face. I've seen my face emotes. I realize I'm saying this as a person who just put 10 ungodly pictures of his own face up there. But this is for trick-taking only. So, anyway, I was trying to figure out what would be the best introduction to trick-taking out of this list. Kind of like a classic thing so that you guys could learn the rules. Hitmonchan says bottom right evil looking one is great. Yeah, I was definitely going for evil on that one, and I think I succeeded. But so the truth is, none of these are great intros if you want to learn how to do just for like basic trick-taking understanding. So I'm just going to start the top one, and I'll explain a little about how trick-taking works, and then we'll get playing, because we got a bunch of different games to look at. Okay, so in a trick-taking game, you play a successive amount of hands. Basically, every trick, as they're called, everybody's going to play one card from their hand. And sometimes you want to win a trick. Lorch says, what goes first, the trick or the taking? You play the trick, and then someone takes the trick at the end of the trick. That's a great question, though. Throw out any trick-taking questions that you have in the chat, and I'll try and make this make sense, because it's not the easiest genre to explain. But we'll get through it. So you have different suits. In this game, we only have 3 suits of cards. And the cards in this one, let's see, are numbered 1 through 9. And so every round, everybody plays one card. But whoever plays the first card, normally in a trick-taking game, they choose the suit by whatever card they play. And so if you have one of those suits, you have to play that card. You have to play the same suit. And you're trying to play a higher card most of the time. If you don't have that suit, you can play any of your cards. But you're not... Most of the time, you're not going to win if you play a different suit, is the thing. So if someone plays, the 5 of spades, then the next person plays a 7 of spades. Now they're winning because 7 is higher than 5. If you don't have spades and it comes to you, and you play a 9 of diamonds, your 9 of diamonds ain't worth crap, because it's not a spade, and so it won't matter at all. The one exception to that in most trick-taking games is there's usually a trump suit, which is basically like the highest suit. And so in the game Hearts, which is a classic trick-taking game, that suit is always the hearts. So after I play my 9 of diamonds, which doesn't do anything, if you played a 2 of hearts, even if it's a lowly 2, the fact that it's a heart would beat all the spades and anything else in that group, and you would win that trick. Jawar Hello says, in Hearts there isn't a trump suit. Is it not Hearts? It's been a long time since I've played Hearts. But am I thinking of spades? Jawar says Hearts are worthless. See, here's the thing. There are a lot of trick-taking games, so I'm using Hearts as an example, but that's obviously... Jawar Hello says spades has a trump suit. Okay. But is it always spades or is it something else? In most trick-taking games, whatever the trump suit is can change sometimes. But so just try to internalize the idea that there's a trump suit and that suit beats cards from other suits is what I hope you're learning. Jawar says spades is always the trump suit when playing spades. Perfect. I should have used spades as my example. So everything I said about hearts, just pretend I said about spades instead. Anyway, that's how normal trick-taking games work. Sometimes you want to win tricks. Sometimes you don't want to win the tricks. Sometimes you're going to guess how many tricks you're going to win because you're going to play out all the cards that you have in your hand most of the time. So sometimes you'll guess how many tricks you're going to take after you look at your cards, and then you're trying to hit that number. And we're going to see a big smattering of different rules and things. So that's how normal trick-taking games work. Spades and hearts have been around for a long time. As I said, there's a renaissance happening now. And so everybody's coming up with their own interesting kind of twist on like what's going to make their trick-taking game special. And these are kind of some of the cream of the crop of modern trick-taking games that we'll check out. General Jackass says, the Trump suit isn't as valuable as it seems. He was convicted of 34 counts falsifying business records. Yeah. I was honestly thinking of that as I was saying Trump suit. I don't want to lose you guys. If they were named that way a long time ago. And we're just going to have to accept that. And we're going to have to move on with our lives. And check out. Okay, so we're going to start playing now. Perfect transition. Don't worry about it. Starkiller subscribed at some point. I still can't hear subscription notifications. I stole my notifications from Haley's stream, and I'm still not hearing them. I don't know what to do. Record WN says, get the politics out of my tricks. They should just come up with a different name at this point. It's just embarrassing. So, this game is called Boast or Nothing. Okay? As I said, there's 3 suits, numbered 1 through 9, and 3 pass cards. Those are good. So what's different about this one is you'll see the 3 cards at the top up here. You can see where my little finger's swiping up here. These are the 3 suits that we have down here. But basically their hierarchy determines which cards are more powerful than the other cards. So right now, the red cards will beat any yellow card or any blue card. And so if we're playing red cards, you're going to want to have the highest, whatever the highest red card gets played. Crowboy says, I'm still so confused. We'll get there. We'll get there. Don't worry. So any red card, any number red card will beat any yellow card or blue card. Any yellow card will beat any blue card because blues are at the bottom right now. And any card within the same suit, you just want a higher number in order to win the trick. The other thing about this one, though, is that once whatever the color of the card is that wins that trick, that color is going to drop down to the bottom, and everything else is going to move up and become more powerful than it. So it kind of cycles as we're going, okay? The other interesting thing about this one is that it's called Boast or Nothing, and you want to win. In order to score points in this one, you're going to want to win either 2 tricks or 0 tricks. If you win 0 tricks, you get 2 points. If you win 2 tricks, you get 1 point. Anything else, you get 0 points. And it's the first one to get 5 points. I promise this stuff will start making more sense as we play. This is my opening hand, as you can see. I have the top 4 red cards, which is bad if you don't want to win tricks. And we don't want to win tricks. So, but if we make the red number fall first, oh, here's Rich. Rich said, "Ooh, I see," when I started explaining that game, and then he just dropped two subs, which we very much appreciate. And by the way, folks, that gets us to 193 subs on our way to the 300 goal for another bonus overflow show, which are always great. So please consider subscribing. All right, so I want to lose. I'm going to get boned on this one. I'm going to play my 3 because it's my lowest number, okay? So I'm going to tap on that 3. That one goes out. It's no good. So you can see the Joker next to me played a 1, which is lower than a 3. Joker next to him played a 2, which is also lower. And then the guy to my right played one of his stupid pass cards. Canadian says he loves this app, and I love you, good sir, for knowing what this app is. The pass cards you can play anytime. Normally, if someone plays the suit and you have the suit, you gotta play it. The pass cards are an exception to this game only. So I end up getting that trick. But now the red cards, as you can see, red moved to the bottom. So now red cards are the weakest cards, which is slightly better for me. Canadian asks if this is Boast or Nothing. This is. I'm going to Jawar says he's downloading it right now. I love that. By the end of this stream, Jawar, you're going to know how to play every game listed in this game, because they have tutorials in the form of, like, they'll pop up a YouTube video that kind of explains the rules. Oh, it's not, I'm on airplane mode because I didn't want text coming through or whatever. So, but normally it will show you a YouTube that kind of explains it. It's a little hard to get it from that, so hopefully this will help you figure them all out, and then you'll be ready. Rich asks, what is the 4 and 3 on the right-hand side? Great question, Rich. Those were just leftover cards, so we know that these 2 cards aren't in the deck. Just because of the way that the numbers, you know, go out. It's not an even number of cards for all the players. So there's 2 left over, so you know what they are. But otherwise, there's 1 card of every number in every suit in it. Pancake Dev says, wait, this app is free, installing it immediately. Absolutely. Free, all the games in it are free. No ads, nothing. You can just support them if you want to, which I hope people will, so that they'll keep making games like this. Let's see. Hitmon Chan says, in a real game, do you just trust that no one is cheating by not playing their suit? Yes, you do. You have to play with non-cheaters. You could presumably, like, figure it out in the end, because you're going to see all their cards. So if you play a heart and they say they don't have hearts and play something else, and then they have a heart later, that's when you pull your revolver on them, and the whole saloon erupts into a bar brawl. Because they used to play trick-taking games in the Wild West. Most people don't know that. Six Guy says, oh, I get it now. I also played a trick-taking game called Wizard. Didn't know it was a genre. Thank you, JeffM. I don't think I played Wizard, but Rich says, I know this from Red Dead Redemption 2. Absolutely. Okay, so I've won one trick, so I'm already out of the running for winning 0 tricks this hand. But I could, if I don't win any more tricks, I could still at least get 1 point. I'm going to play my 6, which is the lowest card I have in my hand, and it's also a red, which is now the lowest suit. That Joker plays a pass. Now see, the guy at the top, he doesn't have any reds, which is good for him, but he had to play something else, so he played his yellow, which unfortunately for him is the highest suit now, so he wins it. And now he's in the same boat that I am, stuck with a trick that he didn't want. Oy vey. So here's the problem. I do have an 8, a yellow 8, and I have to play it because it's the only yellow that I have. So I'm probably going to win this one too, unless the next guy only has a yellow 9. That would be the only way that I wouldn't. Nope, he had a 3. Okay, so now as long as I don't win any more tricks, I can win. I can still get a point. I don't want to play my blue 7 because blues are now the highest. And I would probably lose. Reds are better than blues, I guess. It's the only chance I got. And I'm just going to go ahead and play my 9 because I have 987. So there aren't any higher red cards than I have. It's not going to matter which order I play these in. I'm probably going to get screwed. Oh, no. See, the yellow's still better. He had the yellow 9. He didn't play it last time. And so I win that one. And so now we really don't care because I'm going to get boned either way. I don't get any points. That guy north up there can get 1 point if he gets away with it. Now east has one trick, which means he'll get 0 points unless he wins this hand. And he ain't gonna, because I'm probably going to. Oh, nope. The poor top guy just won his 3rd, because he had a yellow 7 and he couldn't get rid of it, and the yellows are the highest suit there. You guys seeing how this works? So we all got boned. West got 2 points because he didn't take any tricks. And the rest of us had a bad number of tricks, and we all got 0 points. So now we can try again. We'll play to 5 points. Look at this, Canadian. I said I loved you before. Look at your comment. Trick taking is going through a renaissance right now. That's exactly what I said. See? We both get it. We get it. We're like the patrons of this great renaissance, just enjoying, the works from the Da Vinci's of trick-taking designers. Okay. This is interesting. The only red card I have is an 8, as you can see right there, which would win me the trick, but I do have 2 pass cards. I'm going to use one of those now, which means you can play pass cards anytime, so that gets us out of that jam. Love it. Oh, look at this joker. He played his red card. Why would you even do that? But it's good. That's good news for us, because his 9 is going to beat our 8, so we squeak in, and now he's won 2 hands already. That's not good. That's not good for him. Oh, that's not good for... Oh! It wouldn't be good for us, because we got this big honking 9 right here, but we got another pass card, so we can pass our way out of this one, too. And that bones him pretty good. Ah, nope. Now he got us. Oh, no! The red card, of course. East didn't have any yellows left, so he played a red card. And reds beat yellows, so our 9 doesn't hurt us here. Look at that. Let's see. Hitmonchan is asking, let's see. Hold on, too much stuff. Rich asks, anybody here play Euchre, my absolute favorite card game? Then that's a trick-taking game, right? I've played a little Euchre, but I know people who play Euchre and are into it, play a ton of Euchre, and then they really get into the scoring and how to set up for rounds, because that's a team-taking game, right? I'm just now like re-internalizing all my faces on the screen. Like, I got used to them for a while, and now I'm seeing them again, and it's absurd, and I apologize. Pancake Dev says, I'm not too much of a trick-taking connoisseur, but I absolutely love the crew, and my friends and I play bridge whenever we can. Yeah, the crew is what really kicked off the Renaissance, and made everyone want to design trick-taking games, because that game sold like gangbusters, and I think won the Spiel des Jahres, and I like it too. It's a great one. Canadian says, this app JeffM is playing has a team-based trick-taking game I like a lot after growing up with Euchre. Yokai Septet. It's on the list. We're going to get to that one too. Hitmonchan asked, how do the points work? You either want to win 2 tricks or 0 tricks. 2 tricks will get you 1 point. 0 tricks gets you 2. All right. Neil says it's like the month of JeffM all over again. Yes, unfortunately. Again, I apologize. Okay, so right now, Mr. East over there played a red 7. I only have blue cards left, which are the highest cards, unfortunately. So unless someone else plays a higher blue card than me, yeah, I'm boned on that one. Okay, so now I want to win another trick. The problem is, it's now the lowest suit, and I think there are some bigger. So I'm going to play the blue 3. Everyone else is going to play their big blues. Oh, I'm going to lose. Because see, now everybody Everybody would have to play blue card is the problem. And of course, that Joker over there has a yellow card. So I only had one trick, which gets me 0 points. Oh my god, Jawar. No, Jawar. Jawar, that's as many subs as there are my face on the screen right now. It's too much. But also, very much appreciated. And I love you all. Rich says, I'm trying so hard not to make a joke about the Crew Motorfest. Yeah, different game. Not as good, in my opinion. General Jackass says, dang, that Trump suit just incited an insurrection on this trick. It did. And I paid for it. Rich says, I like that the suits shuffle every trick. Makes it tougher to know what to get rid of when you're taking the trick. Absolutely. That's where the real strategy in this game lies. And it's a thing where, and you saw it here, like the blue 9 is the highest blue card, and that's a big problem to have. But if you can wait until the blue drops lower, you can get away with it. Okay, yellow 2, no problem. West takes that one. He's just passing. He says, I've had enough of this crap. Red 9, that must have been the only 9, or the only red card that East had, so we can get rid of our 6, which is good for us. Red 8, okay, so he did have other, well, if he had the 9 and the 8, it doesn't matter which order he played them in. Canadian says, what are some of your favorite trick-taking card-shedding games, Jeff? I will say the Crew, as a weird kind of co-op one, is great. And most of the other ones are probably in this game. I like Jekyll and Hyde, which is a 2-player one, but there's a 2-player one in here, which is also interesting. But so we'll see more as we go through here. I've enjoyed all of these, which is one of the reasons that I was so excited to try this one. Dwar says, I gotta run, but thanks for putting this game on my radar. Definitely gonna be staying up too late playing new card games. I love it. I've done my job then. Alright, we're safe with our red 4. He really wanted that trick, and he got it. See? Now, unless someone else has a blue... is stuck playing blue cards, I'm gonna win this one, unfortunately. Okay. So now we do want to win another hand, but blues are the weakest right now. So I'm going to get rid of one of... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I have all the highest blue cards. Alright, his red wins that one. That's fine. Don't care about that. That's fine. He's going to take the yellow. But that's going to push blue up to the highest spot. See, that's good for me. Because I got the blue 9, nothing can beat that. That's going to be my second trick. And if you win 2 tricks, you get 1 point. So at least we're on the board right now. But it's 1-3. That's not great. Neil asks, have I ever played 42? I don't think so. Let's see. We'll play our 1. Rich says, so I assume you're supposed to keep track of every time a person has run out of a suit. You could try to do that. I bet you would be really good at trick-taking games if you did follow all of that in your mind. It's really... The strategy is more figuring out when you can get out of a suit, and making that advantageous for you. If you can't remember when other people do, you're mostly... Like, you're trying to figure out when to play things smartly, but you don't necessarily have to memorize what everyone else has played. or what they're out of, because that's a lot. That's more than my little brain can keep track of. All right, the red one is fine for us. He's got his second. I don't think we're going to get out of this one unless someone has to play the blue 7. But we can try. No. Now here's the question. Do I play a really high blue card? Or do I play a lower yellow card? I'm going to play my high blue just to get rid of them. Yeah, see? That sucker's got a yellow card. That's no good for him. We can get rid of our yellow 5. That doesn't hurt us. Although, and I should have been paying attention to this, we have already won a trick, so we do need to win a second one. We just want to make sure that I don't win both of them. If I play my blue 8, I can certainly win this trick, but that will make yellow the highest cards, which would be dangerous. I'm gonna play my yellow. Perfect. Perfect. Now this blue 8 is gonna win this one, so that's another point for us. See? It's making sense now, right? This is actually a pretty complicated one, so if you're getting this at all, you're doing great. Canadian says, do you follow Taylor's trick-taking table at all? I have started watching some of his videos, and he creates... you're on top of it. Yeah, he created Short Zoot Suit, which is one of the games we'll see today as well. Rich says, do not score if you take more than 2 tricks. Nope. In this one, you ideally want to win no tricks, or if you do win tricks, you want to win exactly 2. Otherwise, if you win 1 trick or any other number other than 2, then you don't get any points. Which is harsh, but doable. Alright, he got that one. But they're still making me play these red cards. I could... Okay, the 9 is not in the deck, so I have the highest red card. So I can pass. Unless this guy has no red cards, and then anything else he plays would win. But I'm just gonna pass. Let's pass. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, see, I would have won that one. That would have been bad. This is still bad. But we can play this. Oh, perfect. Perfect! He had a 9. Either he's trying to win his second trick, which would be foolish, I feel like. Or, yep, he just had a bunch of high yellow cards. That's fine. This one, we squeak by with this one. Okay, we can play our 2. That's good. That's less than 3. So we're in a good spot for that one. All right. We'll get by with that one. Perfect. Okay. The red 8. The red cards are unfortunately stronger than the blue, but if this guy's got a yellow, we'll still be in business. And he does. Look at that. No tricks 1, that's 2 points. Love it. All right, we're winning now. We just need 1 more point. Come on, Chan asks, there are 2 cards left out every round. You got it. Rich asks, where would you go to buy one of these games? Some of them end up going to Kickstarter. Some of them are on Amazon as well. In fact, I think most of the time, Sometimes he tells you where you can buy them, but not for this one. This one's probably, you know, an older game and might not be available. But a lot of them, you could also, at least sometimes you can play them with just a normal deck of cards. You could play this one with a normal deck of cards. Just use some unused suit for the pass cards, jokers or whatnot. You need 3 of them, so you can figure it out. All right, I'm gonna use a pass because the my yellow card would win that one. Canadian says, this wonderful stream is really distracting me from completing my grad school homework. I apologize. How many skips are in the deck? Record asks. There are 3. All right, so we dodged that one. A 4? I feel like we can get by playing a 4. There we go. Big fat 7. Perfect. All right. Yellow 8. We can squeak under that one. We're looking good, folks. So we would have to play blue card, or we can pass. I'm gonna use my second pass. Hope for the best. Blues are strong right now. I'll play my 5 blue and hope someone else has to play a higher blue. And he did. A 6 blue. Perfect. That knocks blues down. Our 7 is good. 7's good there. Perfect. And our 4 is good. That's game, folks. Did it. That's another big fat 0, which gets us 2 more points. And we did it. There you go. Congratulations. We clawed our way back. Canadian asks, JeffM, did you learn of this app recently from the Dice Tower by chance? 100%. Chris did a good explanation. As soon as I started watching that, and he said it was free on Android, I had already downloaded it before he even started explaining any of the games. So that's one game. That was Boast or Nothing up here at the top. We got a bunch more games. I'm going to skip the 2-player Yokai Septet for now, and we'll try the 4-player one. Actually, let's see. Is there an easier to explain one? I don't know that there is, so we'll just hop into this one. And I'm going to need a refresher on this one. Alright, so as you can see, different selection of cards on this one. And you know a game's good when you need a grid of card distribution. I love it. Yeah, Canadian saying Potato Man might be the easiest. I should have. We'll get to that one. I love Potato Man. But let's hop into this one and try this one. Actually, you know what? No. Let's go with Potato Man first. This is a fun one. Okay, so we have. It's still a little complicated too. We have 4 suits, just like a normal deck of cards. And they're different numbers. You can see them up here. You can see the red cards go from 5 to 18. Blues are 4 to 16. Green are 3 to 14. And yellow are 1 to 13. Okay? Those are the distributions of these bad boys down here. So in this game, everybody has to play different suits. It's the complete opposite of a trick taking of like a normal trick taking game where you have to play the same thing that the first person plays. Here you have to play a different color than everybody else who went before you, and then whoever played the highest number is still going to win that trick. The one exception to that is, as you can see, actually, let's see, if I click on these, yes, it does show us. Okay, so the 1, 2, and 3 are black here, and the 16, 17, and 18 are black up here. If someone plays one of these super high red cards, and you play one of the super low yellow cards on that turn, you win that one. That's the one exception. Otherwise, whoever plays the highest card, each hand wins. When you win, depending on what number you win, or depending on what color you played, you'll take one of these point cards, which are, as you can see, the reds are cheaper because they have the highest numbers. They go up higher and higher. But if one of these decks runs out, so if 3 people already took these cards, then you'll take one of these big fat 5-point cards over there. And we play, what do we play? We play a couple hands, end of a round, after four rounds, basically. So that's how this works. It'll make more sense once we play it. Rich asks, 1 and 18 are black because they are the min and max? Pretty much. Yes, yeah, so the 1 through 3 and the 16, 17, and 18. If there are ever 2 of those out at the same time, one of the yellows and one of the blacks, or one of the yellows and one of the reds, then the yellows win. That's basically the only way you're ever going to win with any of these 3 cards. Oh, because if you play the same number, if 2 people play the same number, you know, like a 5 green and a 5 yellow or a 5 blue, whatever, whoever plays it later in the hand wins. So basically, as you can see, the 1, 2, and 3, you're never going to be able to win with the 1 and 2 at least. Actually, you're never going to be able to win with any of these because other people are... The lowest red you can ever play is a 5. Also, if you can never not play a card, like if I play my green card, then I'm not going to have any green cards for the rest of the round. And if it comes to my turn and I have to play a green card and I don't have any more greens, the round just immediately ends. No one scores for that hand, and you just shuffle up and go again. Is how it works. Again, these games will make more sense once you see a round or 2, which we're going to start right now. I think I'm going to play... What do I want to play? I'll play my red... See, the strategy, and this is where the game gets interesting, folks. I realize I haven't even played a card yet, and I'm just keep telling you why it's interesting. The strategy with the reds is it's better to not win the first couple so that people take these stinking 1-point cards, and then maybe you can get a 5-point card later. So I think I'm gonna wait on that. I'm just gonna chuck out this low blue card. Let other people fight for this one. Okay, that's 1 green card. 1 green point card goes to West there. Look at these jokers. Well, now I have to play my green card. This is the nightmare scenario we just talked about. So he's going to win that. The other interesting thing to think about, if you have one of the red cards that has a black number on it, you want to wait. You don't want to play it if a yellow card hasn't been played yet. Because the danger is you put that black card out. If a yellow card hasn't been played and someone has one of those low yellows, they're going to play it and they're going to win it out from under you. So in this case, well, in that last hand, the first person played a yellow card. The second person realized, okay, it's safe. They didn't play one of the black colored yellow cards. And so they played theirs. 14 we can't really beat. I'll just get rid of a blue. He'll take that one. It's just another point. See, they're running out of these red cards now. That's getting more enticing for us. And we can beat that. We sure as heck can beat that. Let's play our 13 blue. Yeah. We'll take 2 points. Now, let's do our low red card. If people want to beat us on that one, that's fine. We're still slow playing that one. Hello. I'll play my 12 blue. Well, actually, should I play my 12 yellow? I'm going to play my 12 yellow, sure. Because that's a tie, so that beats. And he had no blues, so the round ends. That's unfortunate. We were set there to start making some decent points. Rich says, it's wild that the app developer had to implement the AI for all these games. Yeah. He's some kind of wizard wizard programmer. And he talks about it some too. He has on his BGG website, which you can get to. On one of these links, it'll take it. He gives like a progress report of which games have been implemented, and he talks a little about implementing the AI and stuff like that, which is interesting. Canadian says, have you played Tricky Time Crisis? Not on the app. It's my favorite must-not-follow game that takes the best parts of Potato Man and David and Goliath. I haven't played it. And I haven't played David and Goliath either, but that one is one that has always sounded interesting. I like the idea of these not following suit trick-taking games. Commander Cool says, is there a penalty for playing the same color? You can't play the same color. And if you don't have a card that you can't play, the round just ends like the one that we just saw. So I got nothing for this round. That's fine. We'll just chuck that out there. 15. Can't beat that, so we'll just play our low yellow that's not the black one. We'll hold on to that one. Hope we can trap someone with it. 14, we still can't beat. Get rid of that blue one. It's all right. Another 14. Let's just let's get rid of the 8. Okay. Now that's all the blue ones. Let's see if we can win with this blue 13 now. Because if we do, we'll get the 5-point card, which is better than the stinking 2s they've been taking. Oh, look at that. We did it. We did it. Just like that, folks. We're tied for first place now. I don't want to play this red card because I'm afraid someone else will play one of the little yellow ones and will beat us. In the actual physical card game, which you can get from Amazon with this one, I guess the yellow cards are Potato Man, which is why it's called Potato Man. And I think the bigger red ones are some kind of villain. And so if the villain and Potato Man are in the same hand, then Potato Man wins, is the theming on that one. We'll just play this one. See, he beat... Oh, they all beat me with their matching yellows. 14. We're getting down to it now. Somebody's going to run out of cards. Or colors, I should say. Okay. See, now, I'm in the unenviable position where I just can't play this red card because I'm too early in the turn order here. So I'll play my yellow. And of course, now he plays his red card that was one of the black cards because he knows I didn't play my Potato Man. Alright, now that red is really enticing. Yes, and we can play it safely. We're doing the same thing he did last time, but now there's no 1-point cards. There's just big fat 5-point cards, which we will happily take. And that puts us back in the lead. Alright, I'm gonna play my yellow and just hope that some sucker out there only has the high red card. They didn't. He won. He won with a 10? Oh. Yeah, now I don't have green cards, so that round's over. We're through. Love it. We're doing all right. Yeah, I'll play my 15 there. Nothing can beat a 15. Greens don't even go up to 15. So we're safe. It's a point for us. We could have slow played it, I guess. But what is this? I think this is the 4th hand. So we're just going for points now. Sure. If nothing else, maybe we can bomb out before. Well, that guy just tied us though, so that's not great. Oh, see, that's not good. Maybe I'm blowing it. I might be blowing it right now. Play this one. Oh. At least, I mean, he has like no points whatsoever, so he's not a threat to us. He's no threat. Yeah, not looking great. Oh, what? Hello. They gave me that one. That was a pity hand. Play that 7. That's 4 points. That puts us back in the lead. Let's play our big blue and hope for the best. Yes, yes. Okay, this round can end right now, as far as I'm concerned. And it did. He has no yellows, so we're safe. That was not... I thought that was the last round. Rich is heading out. Thanks for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Let's see. Do the 6. Let them use their high cards when they're not worth any points. What do we care? Yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. We're not worried. Now I'm a little worried. He's only 1 point behind me. Oh my god, I could have won that with a yellow? You see, sometimes... Sometimes you just don't know. Oh boy. Alright. Now we're a little behind. Okay, we got that one. That ties us. That ties us. The yellow 13 is my highest. by playing it first, I'm letting anybody who has one of those super high red cards, one of these, play it safely. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Of course he has it. And that guy's out. It doesn't matter. All right. So nobody gets points. And so I think we keep playing hands now because we're tied. So we're going for a tiebreaker right now. Rich says it's slipping away. We're in some dire straits here. This isn't the greatest. This song is gonna put me to sleep. This sounds like a bedtime. Too much twinkling in this song. All right. Yeah, we'll just throw away some of these. North up there can win all the rounds he wants. It's not hurting us. Oh, but that guy. All right, somebody's probably going to play a high red. Is it worth it? I think I'm going to hold on to my high green. We'll do the blue. Ugh. Oh, they're just toying with me. They're toying with me. All right, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna play this sucker. Don't. Yes, he didn't have it. He didn't have it. I like that. All right, let's do the high green. Okay. We can afford to lose that one. We can afford to lose that one. This song seems really loud. All right. Can't compete with that. What do we got? Can my yellow 10 beat whatever blue is left? Or, excuse me, do I play my blue and make him try and beat me with a yellow? Because yellows only go up to 13. I think I'll do that. I'm going to try it. Let's see. Got him. We got him. We got him. Rich says, you got this, JeffM. I think we do. Red 12 would be worth a big fat 5 points if it wins. Let's see. Let's see. We got him. See, he was holding on to that black yellow. But it doesn't do anything against the normal red card. Let's try. Let's see if we can win with that. I think everybody's drained. Oh. Close. All right. Okay. That ends it. Is that the end? We did it. 32 to 20 to 27 to 13. You can see, it tracks your total wins and losses, win rate, that kind of stuff. Again, pretty bare bones, but that's fun. That's a fun game. Even in this kind of setting, just playing against bots, it's still fun. All right, let's try the 2-player Yokai Septet. So there's a 2-player version and the actual version. The 4-player version is the original, the way it was designed, and then someone came up with a 2-player version. Hitmon says, have I tried all of them? Yes, I have. I've played them all. A lot of them are different difficulty levels. So it looks like there's a ton of games there. There are like 7 or 8. And they're all great. I've enjoyed every single one of them. All right, so in this one, we're back to our card distribution table, which looks scary. It's not actually that bad. It's just showing you that green goes from ace to 7, purple's 2 to 8, and so on and so on. So each different color gets slightly higher. But in this one, you're trying to get the 7s. The 7s are the only cards that matter. And so, what's crazy about this one is the 2-player trick-taking game. There's only 2 of us. So one person plays something, then the other person still has to play the same color if they can. But in this case, black is going to be our trump suit. So if you don't have the suit of whatever the other person plays, you can play the black card. I swear to God, this music sounds so loud. Black will always beat whatever the other colors are. The goal, though, is you just want to get the 7s. And in fact, so you have to win 4 more 7s to win the round. And you'll lose the round if you win 13 tricks, 13 hands, but you haven't gotten 4 7s before that happens. So winning is not necessarily good unless you're getting those 7s and you can get up to 4 of them before you hit 13 wins. Let's see. You discard 1 card face down. I am also trying to remember how to play this as we go. The 7s... And the 7s are worth different numbers. So you can see I have 2 7s. This one's worth 1 point. This one's worth 1 point. Here's the distribution. You can see the higher that the 7 is in that suit. In fact, these first 2, they're not worth anything. Then they become worth more. Down here, they're worth 2 points. The black 7 isn't worth anything because it's the trump suit, so, which makes it very powerful. Makes it easy to win with that 7 because you can play it on anything else and it will win. Again, this will make more sense once you see it in action. Also, another quirky rule with this one is that green ace will beat anything, and I think you can play it whenever you want, maybe? Let's see. You must follow the lead suit, then otherwise you can play anything. Yeah. So the A card, the ace, basically, if you play that, you win anything. If no one played the ace card, then whoever played a trump suit will win. If no one played the trump, then whoever played the higher card of that suit wins. I apologize once again. I know this sounds like a lot of rules that don't make a lot of sense. The 6th guy says, I just remembered how my German uncles always wanted to play a trick-taking game called Doppelkopf with me, but the rules were so difficult, I still have not learned it. And Canadian says, that game is from 1895. So hey, they could have been playing it in Wild West, apparently. That's incredible. I'll have to look that one up. Canadian says the 2-player rules were designed by card game extraordinaire Sean Ross for the upcoming Yokai Septet Pocket Edition, which is being released this year from Ninja Star Games. Yokai has been impossible to get the last few years until now. Yes. This one, I think they mentioned that, yeah, you can support it on Kickstarter. Yeah, and it's one of those things, like you said, some of these games, they're really obscure, they're hard to get, and now they're just all available in this super cool free app, which is why we're checking it out today. Okay, so I believe I'm selecting a card to get rid of. So I'm going to get rid of this 3. And the reason I'm getting rid of the 3 is because any card that you put out, if you don't know where the 7 is, it's dangerous to put it out if it's lower than the 7. Because if they have it, they play the 7, they automatically win that 7. They're 25% of the way to winning this round. So I want to play these 7s here when I think that they'll have to play, they'll have to match it, but they don't have what's higher. So, question is, when is it safe? You know what? I'm going to take a chance, and I'm going to play this 7 right now and hope that this is the only yellow card that he has. All of these cards, so these cards down here, these are the ones that are in my hand. He can't see those. Those are his cards in his hand. Obviously, I can't see those. We can see these rows. And when we play these top ones, the cards underneath them will flip over, and then we'll be able to see what those are. And so that's how they handle a 2-player trick-taking game like this. And I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna get nuts, like the gift says. Play that. See? That was the only yellow he had. And it paid off. And now, if I win this round, I'll get a point. So now what do I play? Maybe I'll play this 5 and see what he's got. He's got a low one. If he has a higher pink, if he has a pink card that's higher than 7, he wasn't going to use it there. He's going to hold on to it while he can. Why don't I just get rid of... Well, no. Let's do this blue 12. So the other thing is, if he has the blue 7 up here, if I can make him get rid of his other blue cards... He's playing a high blue card, too. Would he play a high blue card if he doesn't have the blue 7 up here? Or would he try and hold on to it? I'm going to play out my blue cards. Yes, see? Oh, I read his mind. So he played the 9 first because he didn't want to play this blue, but I had another blue. This must be the only blue that he had in his hand. And now it's all mine. We're halfway there. The 6th guy is saying, or Canasian is saying to the 6th guy, that the rules for Doppelkopf are on Board Game Geek, so you could learn it and make your German uncles proud. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's play our yellow 10. Okay. Let's play our yellow 6 so that we can see what's under these 2 cards. Oh, we got another yellow. Okay, or we got another 7, I mean. A green 7. He played a 9 red. He's just throwing away a 9 red. That's interesting. Okay, now I can play this low green because I know I have the 7, so there's no danger. Maybe I can get him to have to give up that green ace. Because he's just going to sit on that green ace for as long as he can. Oh, he won that one, so now he's leading with Trump. The Trump suit. Interesting. I'll let him keep going. See, he's trying to play... He's playing me out on red, which might work in my favor. If I play this, if he thinks I'm out of red, he might play the red 7, and then I could use this trump card on him. Let's see. My God, I'm reading this AI's mind. I'm smarter than the AI. I'm smarter than AI. Who knew? Sucker. That's mine. This is a big scoring hand if I can get one more 7. And I got this green 7 here just waiting. I want to make him get rid of his... I want him to get rid of that ace. While simultaneously not getting any more trump cards, though, is the danger. Let's chuck that one out. Okay, that's his ace. Oh, see? He's trying to get me. Now, the good news... Oh, look at that. He just forfeited. He had that 7. He shouldn't have played that 7, because he didn't know if I had a higher purple card, which, you know, it's the 8. The only thing that could have beat that 7 was the 8. He must have thought, well, maybe one of these cards up here, or one of these cards is the 8. He probably doesn't have it. Guess what, bud? I got it. And now I got my 4 7s. And I get 5 points because that's how many stars were on them. Love it. Canadian says, recently a huge Discord server for trick-taking and card-shedding games held a March Madness-style bracket for their favorite games, and the results were fascinating. A great way to get lots of recommendations. Not sure if I can drop links in chat, but can send them via Whisper if people are interested. Yeah, drop that link in the Discord. Just put it in the board and cards game channel, because I'd like to check that out. Canadian says Shock and Fraud came in 2nd, and the crew came in 3rd place. Yokai Septet was also 3rd. Nice. All right. Now what are we going to do? Blue is trump. So they basically one leftover card denotes what the trump is going to be for that suit, but in this case, it's the 7. So we can't get that 7. That's 1 7 out of play. So what am I going to go for? Let's get rid of this 4, because I got lots of other higher yellow cards. See, this guy, this joker, he wants that 7 back, the one that he lost last round. We're just going to slow play him on that, which he's ready for. Oh, no he's not. Why'd you play a 5? I'll take it. Now here's another interesting thing about the strategy, guys. I know I've been saying that a lot. I can definitely win this 7 right now, but it's not actually worth any points. This 7, so it counts towards me getting to 4 7s, but it doesn't actually give me any points. So is that worth it? Is it worth it taking a spot? I'm going to say yes, and I'm going to take it. But I don't know. I don't know if that's good strategy or not. All right, now it's my turn. I could play my trumps to try and run him out of trump cards. and then I could play some of these other. I could worry less about him taking a 7 from me with a trump suit. Let's play some of these out. Let's play this one. Okay. He'll take that one. I bet he probably has the black 7, so he's trying to run me out of black cards. See, he's testing the waters now. Problem for him is I do have these trump cards. He knows I have this one. He knows I have the blue 12. So he knows that if I'm out of black, he still can't play the black 7 because I could trump him on it. And that's bad news for him. I'm going to get rid of that one. Let's see what he does. Oh, see, maybe he has the yellow 7 as well. Oh, see, now this is bad. That was actually bad because now I have a black card that's less than the 7. So if he plays the black 7 now, I'm going to be forced to play this one instead of one of my trumps. Why would you do that? I guess I'll do this one. Oh boy, that's a lot of low green cards. That puts me in a pickle. The good thing is, he doesn't realize that I have the red 7. And I'm just sitting on that. So we can... I'm going to get rid of this one. Oh, there's the green. Green 7 too. Right now, he's winning a lot of tricks over here. Which remember, if you get to 13, if you win 13 hands and you don't have 4 7s, you lose. And the other person gets all the 7s that are still out that haven't been collected yet as points. So I could slow play him like that too. That's another... It's another way to win it. Now this is interesting. Do I just take the 7 now? Or do I force him to take it? I think I'm going to force him to take it. Oh, look at that. That's great. That's great for me. That's a point. And I can use one of my trumps to capture it. And I still have a trump, just waiting. Now he's got 2. I can't really go for the pink yet, because even if I get him to get rid of the 9, somehow, if I put that out, he's just going to play the 3. He's going to keep that. Even if I got him to get rid of that, he could have trumps up there. So... let's do a green 3. See if he's got any more greens. He does, and that forces him to take it. Yeah, see? He's going for this one now. He's just daring me now. He's saying, "Hey, take this piddly 7." He might want me to win now at this point. Because he's getting into danger territory here. So if he can get me to take a bunch of low scoring 7s, that's better than me getting all the leftover high scoring 7s. But I think I'll take it. I'm going to take it. Rich says, Jeff, I'm having a battle of wits with the AI is amazing. Amazing or insane? I don't know. I could be any one of these JeffM faces right now. You don't know which one. I'm guessing it's the crazy one on the right. Canadian says, do you listen to the Trick Talkers podcast? I don't. But I would be open to it if they're passing out recommendations. All right, so I get that one. That's 3 of the 4 that we need. I would like to get this big fat 2-pointer. But I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to make sure he only has 1 card left. Is the thing. So if that's not blue, which would be the trump, or if it's not a higher red. What are the odds that this is a red that's higher than 7 or a blue card? He's been acting like he knows where the black 7 is the thing. I'm going to play it. I'm going to risk it. I don't think he's got it. He ain't got it. That's mine. That's another 4 points. That's a win. That's just a straight up win. I'm not sure what the win condition is on this one, but I just got it. I just blew him out of the water. So that's the 2-player version of it. The 4-player version, you're playing in teams, which gets tricky. Canadian says, I'm assuming it's the first to 7 points, as 7 is the motif of Yokai Septet. That probably makes sense. That makes sense. And I just annihilated it. I got more 7s than that guy even knows. He's got to fix the AI on that one. Actually, though, to be fair, that was the easy AI. There's also intermediate and advanced if you want something trickier. Speaking of trick, how about we play a little magic trick? This one's nuts. You thought those were nuts? Just wait. Canadian says 2v2 might be the best modern 2v2 team-based trick taker. I won't argue. Okay, so this one's called Magic Trick. There's a new design of it called Keytar? Is it called Keytar? I think it'll tell me right here. Does it tell me? Oh, Xylotar. Yes, Canadian, thank you. It's called Xylotar. I think it's available right now. You can buy it. I would check Amazon. This one's nuts. There's 7 suits. The numbers go from 0 to 7 for each suit. The backs of the cards show you what suit it is, but you don't get to see what they are. And let's see. At some point, you have to do a bid scoring. Right. Okay. So the way it works, these are my cards down here. They look like Lucky Charms. I don't know what they are, but I know that this one is the lowest card in my hand, and this one down here is the highest card in my hand. And it goes this way, and then it starts back over here, and it goes this way. And I think it goes the same way for this one, and then I always forget which way it goes for the side ones. It's unfortunate that you can't lay them all out in one big row, because that would help immensely for keeping track. And that's what Xylotar does. The cards are skinny in the physical version, so you can just lay them out in one row. But so anyway, I know this is my lowest one. This is my highest. They go up to 7, but I don't know what any of them are. And we're just going to play trick-taking games. Is there a trump suit in this one? I want to say there is, and I want to say it's hearts. The red suit, hearts, is always trump. Okay. So the reds will beat anything else. Now you guys are getting it, right? You guys remember that from trick-taking games that we've seen. Okay, so reds will always beat anything else. But otherwise, it's first card played determines the suit for that one. We just don't know what any of ours are. And at some point, each time you play, you have the option to put out a second card, and whatever the number is on that card is how many tricks you think you're going to win. So you have to figure out what each card is. You have to save one that you think is going to match the number of tricks that you're going to win. This is all going to make way more sense in a second. So I'm just going to play this spade one here that's worth virtually nothing. It's probably going to be a 0. It could be a 1. We'll find out right now together. It's a 1. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to not bid yet because that would be insane. And now everybody else has to play one of those because they all had them. That's the nice thing about this one is you can tell if people have the cards or if they're going to be able to play trump one. So Mr. East over here wins that one. Now I know that my lowest card is a 1. So this one could be a 1 or it could be higher. It's probably a 1, in which case this would be a 2, or it could be 2 and then 3. But you're trying to figure out which your cards are as you're winning bids, and then you want to ideally save something that's going to match. The scoring on this one is nuts too, because I think you get negative points if you don't hit your bid. Scoring. You earn 3 points if the face value of the card up their sleeve matches the number of tricks they took, including a 0. Otherwise, you lose 1 point for the difference. So you either get 3 points if you nail what you did, or no, you get 3 points per trick that you won if you guessed it exactly right. Otherwise, you lose a point for each one that you were off by. That will make more sense too, I promise you. See, Rich is looking up the story behind Xylotar, and it's unhinged. Rich is just copying and pasting the story right now. In the card game Xylotar, you found the long-lost Xylotar schematics from the instruments originally designed by Bobby McColdsnap and Kiefer Bassett. And it goes on. It continues going on. It's nuts. All right. He takes that one. A 4. Now this surely can beat a 4. It's got to be either a 7, maybe a 6. This one can't be a 4, so maybe it's a 5. I would guess this is a 5. What do other people have? This is going to be a 0. Has to be a 0. And this guy doesn't even have any, so he could play a trump and take this one. Yeah, I'll play this one. We'll save the high one for later. It's a 3. Oh my god. I got a bunch of low cards. Okay. That's a lot of low cards. I can't beat that. I'm going to play this one so that we know what the spread is here. I'm guessing this is a 1, this is a 2, this could also be a 2. So is this a 2 or a 3 or higher? Well, no, it can't be higher because this is a 3. It's a 2. Okay. So based on that, I'm not going to bid yet. Let those guys take those, whatever. He's playing more. I can't possibly beat that. But we know this is... This has to be a 1. Because it's higher than that. Higher or equal to. This is a 1. This is a 2. This is also a 2. Because it's in between two 2s. So we got a 2 here. We got ourselves a lot of 2s. So, if I could win 2 tricks, I could use one of these as my bid card, which says, hey, I'm going to win 2 tricks, and then we'll be okay. Six Guy says this is somewhat similar to Wizard. Always love the predicting your tricks part of it and thinking on the fly to make your prediction work out. Yeah, there are a couple of those. Rich says, I'm decidedly late for supper. Have a fun stream. Thanks for watching, Rich. Sorry for making you late for supper, but I'm glad we captured your interest so much that we made you late. Well, I have to play this one. Let's see what it is. It's a 4. North took that one with his trump card. Okay. Well, we're obviously winning this one. Actually, are we winning this one? Look at this guy. This is his highest card. That's my highest card. One of these is going to be the 7. The other is going to be the 6. I feel like I probably have the 6 because my hand sucks so much. Yep. No boy. That's not great. My God. I don't know that I'm going to win any hands. Which is not ideal. Okay, that's... might be good for me. He could play trump, because he doesn't have any more clovers. He also has one more trump. I'm going to lose this one too, aren't I? No, neither of them wanted it. Okay, so I have won a single hand. I'm going to capitalize on it. I'm going to play my highest moon. And we're going to hope because right now I could bid 1, I could bid 2. I could use either of these to bid 2. We know this is a 3, so I could bid all the way up to 3, but I ain't winning. I'm not going to win 3 hands here. We're going to play this one. See if we get it. Yep. Nope. Nope. Mr. High Roller there. We have no trumps. So now we're just throwing away. My God. I'm going to do... Let's see. I'll just do that one. Seven, we surely can't beat. No, but I have to start thinking, do I want to bid 1? At this point, I might just want to bid 1 because I have not won. Oh no, I did win 1, didn't I? These show the suits that were in the bid that I won. I have 1. So I could just start trying to lose, bid my 1, and then everything's okay. Maybe I do that. Maybe. I could maybe get 2 if I win 1 more. I'm not winning another one. I'm definitely not winning another one. Okay, so I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to bid my 1 that says, hey, I'm only going to win 1 trick. I'm just going to lock it in. He says he's going to win 5. He's not. That guy says he's going to win 1, and he's actually going to win 2 because he's going to win this one. This gets us nothing. Mr. East over here said he was going to win 4. Or did he say he's going to win 7? Either way, he's losing points. Everybody's going to be losing points except me. Yep. Look at all those negatives. They blew it. So we guessed right. Because we waited till the very end there. Ganasian says, so far I've written 2 sentences in my 1-page paper. That's how I know that I put on a good stream for you guys. By completely distracting you all. Canadian also says, I hope one day MinMax makes a Jeff and Board Game Collection tour video. Yeah, we'll do that at some point. But that's going to be a long video. Too long. So now we just got to do that again. How many times do we do this? I'll play faster, I promise. Equal to the number of players. Okay. We can do this. Let's see. They're all playing trumps. We'll say 0. A 6. I don't think I'm beating a 6 with that one, so we'll do that. The app version of this does a nice job of showing you, like, putting the numbers in really helps you remember what you've played. I don't know how the physical version of this game works, but this is nice that it shows you, you know, what the cards were that you played. That's helpful for the deduction aspect of this game. Now see, I'm getting into the position here. I don't want to use all my low ones because if I'm not going to win any tricks again, I want to be able to bid a low number. So maybe we'll keep that green and we'll do the first star. So this is a 1. We'll keep that for now. This has to be a 2. This is probably a 3. We still don't have anything playable. We'll keep the 2 and play this one. That's a 4. My God. So maybe we do have a bunch of high numbers. Chill No Jutsu says, just hopped in. What on earth am I looking at? A trick-taking freak stream. Obviously. We're doing advanced trick taking now. Let's see. So this what? If we're in 4s, this could be a 4. This is at least a 4, which means this could be a 4, but this would at least be a 5. Which would make this a 5 at least, which would make this a 6, or both of these could be 7s. So I could still win some here. I guess that also means this could be a 3. It could even be a 4. We don't know. That's kind of a problem. Sure. He won that one. Okay. All right, we can win that one. Let's do this. That will tell us. Okay, so we do have 2 7s. That's great. It's great to know. Does everybody have a clover? They do. Everybody also has another diamond. That's great. That's great. Let's win the diamonds. They have to play them. No Trump shenanigans there. We can play the clover. We'll definitely win that one. Okay. So now we've won 3. 3 hands. We might be able to win. Well, this is probably going to beat this. In fact, it's pretty much guaranteed. This could at most be a 6. If it is, that would make this a 7 because it's above his 6. And everybody else is out of clovers, so he could play his trump card to win that one. So we've won 3. The problem is this could still be a 2. Or 3. And this one, let's play this one. This will at least tell us what this card is. We gotta start thinking about... Okay, so we have another 4. I'm thinking we aim to get 4. If we can. Oh boy. This is the other problem. If people play the cards, they'll force you to play it and then you don't have it to bid on it. Which is why sometimes it's better to bid early. Because this guy just took our 3. This is a 3, isn't it? Because that's the 2. So that's not great. Now what do we do? Okay, this guy has a clover up here. He's got that clover. That can't beat this one, though. Who's got spades left? This guy. His spades maybe a 4 at the most. Maybe a 5. We should have that beat. We gotta save at least 1. But this guy's sitting on his trump card is the danger. Let's do... Either of these could be the one for us. Let's get rid of the 1. We're definitely not bidding 1, right? Oh, and he's playing his trump. That's actually... He's playing his trump. So we can't win this one, but we have to lock in our bid. I want to keep this one to... This one's going to be our bid. So I'm going to have to play this one. We're going to lose it. I'm going to play this, and I'm just going to hope... Oh man, did I just... Well, there's not really anything I could have done about it, though. Unfortunately. He played the 7. Why would you play the triangle? We're not gonna make it. All right, so we're off. Oh, West actually made his bid. So I got -1 point. The scoring on this one is nuts. It's just nuts. Chilno Jutsu said this is just like that one Minhacks game. Did someone make a trick-taking game? For our, are you talking about the Game Jam? Let's try and win this one. We got a 6. Oh my god. This guy, he's loaded with 7s. That's sick. What a monster. What a monster. This is gonna be bad. Okay, well, we can win this one. Take that. Take that from you, thank you. Can we win? Is this a 7 triangle? Yes. Okay. So that's 2. And if the number of different cards that you've won equals your bid at the end, you get bonus points, which is just nuts. If you pull that off, you should just win every trick-taking game ever at that point. Okay, so we're up to 3. We're up to 3. We're going to have to figure out... I'm guessing this is 1, 2, maybe 3, or 2, 3, 4. Oh, nope, the 4 is out there. So these are definitely 1, 2, and 3, which gives us a nice spread, although we're not going to use them 1 or 2 or 3. So we have a 3. This is probably a 4. Let's do this one. That's a 5. So this could be a 4 or a 5. But we want it anyway, so now we need... So these are 5s or 6s. And I should probably stop winning tricks at some point. Because this is getting dangerous. Let's forfeit some of these. Okay. Trump suit. That doesn't hurt us. So this is a 4 or 5. These are 5s or 6s. We can throw anything out that we don't want. Let's do that one. 2. Jesus. What kind of sick stuff is this? 7s we don't have to worry about winning. Let's do... this one. That's a 6. So this one's a 6. This one is either a 5 or a 4. Okay, a 6. We gotta lock in a bid at some point. I'm gonna keep both of these so I can play one and bid the other. And we're just gonna... These are too low to bid anyway. This is a 3. If it's a 3, we're already too low. If it's a 4, we're in good shape. Oh, but the 4's already out there, so it is a 3. So it's too low. That would just lose us points. Okay, I gotta lock it in. I'm gonna lock it in right now. Oh, it's a 5, dang it. That's not good. That's not good. We're gonna lose it again. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. Chill says, no, I mean with all your faces on the screen was the Min Hacks game. That makes more sense. And also, what a nightmare. Ugh. I'm losing all my points. We did good in the first round. And now we're getting murdered. Let's do our highest and figure out, well, yeah, let's do our highest and figure out, is that the 7? It is. Okay, so we got 2 more 7s. That's good. Good information. Everybody have a star? Yes, they do. We can win that one. Easy. Everybody has a clover, so we can win that one. This is a 6. People could start using their trump cards. Take this one. But they don't want to. So now we're at 4 wins. And we have to figure out where our 4s might be. Let's do our trump. That's a 5. Great. I didn't want that one anyway. Oh boy. Won that one too. Okay, so that puts us at 5. This is a 6 because we have the 7 and they have the 5. We could bid 6. Otherwise, that means we got to get one more. We have to win one more trick. I can play this star. If people trump me, then they trump me. There's nothing I can do about it. But maybe they won't want to trump. Yeah, they're all scared. They don't want that many. I should have done my bid though. Okay, now I'm just gonna play a low diamond. I'm gonna do my bid. And I'm gonna try and not win any more of these. And if I do, we're gonna clean up like gangbusters. Because currently, I've won 6 different suits. And that's my bid. So if we get this, we're turning it all around. Let's see. Yeah, I can't beat that. That's great. Keep that up. Keep that up. I can't win that. Nope. No way I'm winning that. Let's see. What am I in danger of? Triangle. The star's never going to win anything. So we can play this stupid triangle. Oh yeah, I think we did this. I think we did this, folks. No danger. Nobody's got stars, so I'm not going to win with a rando star, with a 0 star, a 1 star. Oh, this is sweet. This is why we play trick-taking games, folks, right here. That's a perfect bid. You can't beat this. You can't beat this. We won! 6 points to 5. Pulled it off. Pulled it off. Nice play. People are losing their minds. I didn't see that one coming. Man, that was only 5 points. It felt like so it's 3 points if you make your bid, plus another 2 points if you also get that right, I guess. And then you play as many rounds as there are people playing. And there we go. That's how you play that one. That is a fun one. And that one you can actually play. You could play multiplayer on the same system. They added that option, the no bot option, because nobody can see their cards. So there's no hidden. You don't have to hide your information from the other people. around the table, which is kind of an interesting idea. All right, so we've got, let's do short Zoot Suit, which is the guy who makes, Canadian, you can help me with this. What's his YouTube channel? It's like the Taylor's Tricking Table. Yes. So he reviews a ton of different trick-taking games, and now he's making his own trick-taking games. This is one of them. And it's fire. It's straight fire. It's as good as that play was that we just pulled off. In this one, so you're playing a trick-taking game, like normal, except at the beginning of the game, you put away 5 cards into your own. Yeah, this one's sick. So at the beginning of the game, you're going to choose 5 of your cards. You're going to put them into your own physical deck or your own like special deck, and you can draw a new card once per round. But the way that you score points was you get 1 point for each trick that you win, but then you get 3 points for every. So when you okay, so if you don't have the suit that other people are playing, you can put out any card. If the card that you put out, if you put out a different card in this game, you get it back at the end, and that kind of counts. That becomes its own separate pile, and you want to match the number of those cards that you get back with the number of tricks that you win, because you'll get extra points for doing that. It'll make sense. Just like all these, it'll make sense once you see it. I'm going to put all my green cards in. I'm going to short myself, which is why it's called short Zoot Suit. I'm going to short myself on green. And I'm also going to put in these blues so that I will be mostly short on blues. Chill says, this is my first time hearing of trick taking. We've jumped right into the deep end with these. So those get shuffled up. I can decide if I want to take one, but I'm not going to. And now I'm going to play something. What do these suits look like? 1 to 12 are the numbers. So I'm going to play. Do I want to play my one blue? I think I'm going to chuck out this nasty red. Get it out of here. He won that one. I'm not drawing any cards. Perfect. This is exactly what we wanted to see. They're playing green. We don't have greens, so we can play anything. I'm going to play this puny yellow 2. And then when we lose this one, which we did, I'm going to get that 2. That shows me that I have one offsuit point. It will be worth a point if I win a trick to match with it. Plus, I'll get a bonus for those 2 making a pair. I am so sorry to everyone who has no idea what I'm. I swear it makes sense once you start playing a little bit. You'll get the hang of it. So he wins that one. I'm still not drawing my extra cards. I have to play my blue. That's not good. I do have to win some tricks is the issue here. And I'm not winning any with these. I need him to play the blue or green. There we go. Okay, so we'll throw out another one. It's off suit. That will boost this number up to 2. That's good for me. As long as I can start winning some actual hands, which I'm not going to if they keep playing blue. So now it's up to 3. That's good. Chill says, so playing a 2 is good. Playing a 2 or a 2 yellow because the other colors and numbers don't match. Yes, so I'm not winning any of these tricks, but the fact that I'm playing a different color because I don't have their color is what's making it go into this pile. And this pile, like, so this guy up here, he's doing way better than me right now. He's getting 4 points because he's won 4 hands, but then he's also getting extra points because he has 2 offsuit plus 2 of these. Let's... I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys right now, you're like, let's see. Which face are you guys? You're maybe this face right now. It's like, what is this? Maybe you're this face. It's not making, I know I'm not making a lot of sense, and I apologize. It'll make sense. So the scoring is 1 for each trick you win, 3 points for each pair that you have, and if you match both numbers up to be the same number, you'll actually get 5 points for each. So right now he's got 4 points. He's got another 6 points from this, but if it was 4 and 4, he'd get 4 points plus 20 points, and he'd be murdering me. Right now I got a big fat nothing because I haven't actually won any hands yet. But we'll get there. We'll get there, and it will make more sense once we start actually scoring. Jesus, guys, come on. Just play anything I can win. Okay, now here's the Chill thinks he's getting it now. That's good, because that was a monster of an explanation on my part. The thing is, I could start drawing other cards. My other cards, which I think I'm going to. I'll just draw a card. So now I do have a blue. Hey, I'm going to win this yellow, first of all. Okay, so that wins me 1. So now I have 1 point, plus 1 of these will count as 3 points. So I have 4 points. The other 4 of these are just going to waste right now because I haven't won enough actual hands. You want to get them as close to even as possible. And if you do get them to be completely even, then you get even more points. I won't. Actually, I'll draw another card. Let's draw another card. 8. They've played a lot of blues, so I'm gonna play this blue and hope that it's high enough. It was high enough. I will get that one, and we'll see. Now, if everybody draws another card, we'll keep going because we all still have cards that we haven't drawn yet. Yeah, and I'll draw it because nope. They said nope. We're noping out of that one, and so I ended up with 8 cards. 2 points. It was 2 points for the actual hands that I won, and then each of those 2 activated the other short suit cards, which were worth 3 points each. So that was 6 plus 2 equals 8. It'll make more sense. We'll get there. And so this is the thing. I'm gonna short these, but I'm throwing some high cards into that pot, and I'm never gonna see them again. It's risky, but you gotta do it. Yeah, let's do it. I won't draw, but I'm also not going to waste my high cards yet. Let's do this. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, we can start banking some of the offsuits. We're banking that one just like we did last time. That's not too bad. Hopefully we can win some along the way. We're not winning that one though. See, he's winning. He's winning plenty of hands, but right now this is only 4 points. If he doesn't get some offsuits in there, he's not gonna make. He's going to be stuck at 4 points. What's that? That's squat. That's squat. AI, look at this. I'll play my 9. We'll try and win this one with the 9. Okay, we won that one. So now we're even. So actually, this is 1 point, and this sucker is worth 5 points right now. If they weren't even, it would only be worth 3 points. But right now, we're sitting on 6 points, which ain't too shabby. I'll play my 10. I think this is going to win again. Yep. Okay, so now actually, these are 2 points. This one is 3 points now because they're not even. So that's 5 points. So we actually went down a point, but that's okay because that made it way clear how it works. Let's do it. I'm gonna play my 7. Okay, he took that one. That's fine. I didn't even want it really. I love it. Perfect. Perfect, guy. I'm gonna play this stinking 4. Now look at this. Off suit again. Now we're tied again. 2 points. Each of these is 5 points. So that's 12 points total. That's a good position to be in. In fact, maybe we just tank the rest of these. It's not a huge amount of points, but it's I do have some high numbers of yellows in there. Oh, and I just drew that one. Okay. So that brings us back down. Now we have 3 plus 6 is 9 points. We can keep going if they draw cards. Right now, he's got 6 plus another 6 is 12 points. He might not want to draw. He might not want to keep going. This guy's only got 2 points. He might want to keep going. We'll draw another card. No. The first guy drew. Second guy said, I'm done because I have a lot of points right now. All right, sometimes that's the way it goes. Let's get rid of these yellows because they're all low numbers. And we'll mostly short ourselves on blue. We got 1 blue card. Green. We can win this right now. Nobody can beat. Nice thing about this one is there's no trump suit, so you don't have to worry about that at least. I'll take that. That's 1 point. We won't draw. We'll do another. That's 2 points. Let's do another. That's 3 points. Okay, they both took an offsuit. Now I'm going to do my blue to get out of blue cards. He took it, that's fine. Now hopefully they'll play a blue or a yellow, which they did. Look at this. Played right into my hands. That's an offsuit. So now we have 3 points plus another 3 points. Yellow. You guys. They're falling for it. That's 9 points. Okay. I could win this one. Let's win it. Let's take this one. Now do we want to draw another card? Ideally we get these numbers even. But have I run them out of green cards yet? Let's see if we can lose on a red card. A red 6. We won't draw. We'll play a red 6. There we go. Okay. Now play something we don't have or want, please. Perfect. God, they're just doing exactly what we need them to do. It's like they're trying to get us to win. Okay, this is it, folks. We are now tied This will give us another short suit. These numbers will be tied. That'll be 20 for the shorts, plus another 4, 24 points, 1 round. I'm not going to... Although this is interesting. Here's the thing. If they don't play green, this is gonna, and I play my green, it's gonna count as an offsuit, which would ruin this delicate balance that we have. So actually, I am going to draw a card, and it doesn't help me either way. Dang you! All right. So we're still getting 12 points out of here. 4 of these cards will count because this is a 4. So we have 4 matching cards, each worth 3 points is 12 points, plus another 4 points is 16 points instead of the 24 that we had. But hey, we're getting to do math, which is like classic JeffM's stream. Let's see. We threw in... What did we throw in? We threw in a high card, right? We threw in a high blue, maybe? High yellow? Nope. Nope, we lost. That guy ducked out. And we were left with 33 points. I think we would have beat him if we had kept it even. But he got us. He got us in the end. Well played. Well played on that one. So that was short Zoot Suit. That's a great great trick-taking game. You can tell that this Taylor Reiner knows his stuff. It's almost as if he reviews trick-taking games all the time on YouTube. That was a good one. Let's see. We've made our way through most of these. We'll do Dealer's Dilemma. Because this one's confusing as all get out. And I apologize. The explanations on these just get more and more unhinged. Okay, so it's 2 through 10, 4 suits. That's easy. What you're going to do, though... Whoever's the dealer for that round is going to determine trump suit. You'll see I have 2 cards here. I'm going to pick one. That color is going to become the trump. So I will probably do green. The other card is going to be the first card that you play that round. After we do that, let's see. Canadian says the designer of Dealer's Dilemma, Shreesh is his name, has designed one of the best 2v2 team-based, but not follow trick-taking games called Arum. I've heard of Arum, but I have not played it. But that's interesting. I will check that one out. Okay, so one of these is going to be suit. I'm going to pick it. I'm going to go with green because my greens are slightly better than my blues. The blue is going to be the first card that I play for the first hand. Before we do that, though, we're going to pick 2 other cards. This is where it gets nuts. You're gonna make a bid out of the cards that you have left, and there are a couple different ways that it works. You're gonna pick 2 cards, and the combination of those is going to determine what your bid is. I'm gonna look at this. I'm going to guess this is actually a lousy hand. I have 3 trump cards, but everything else is pretty low. I'm gonna say I can win 2. I'm gonna guess that I will win 2 bids, or maybe 3. I'm gonna hedge my bets. I'm gonna pick a 2, and then I'm gonna pick this 3 over here. Okay, and so once you picked your 2 cards, you have a couple different ways that you can put them together. The first is an easy bid, which is what I'm gonna go for. If I win 2 bids, I'll get 4 points. If I win 3, I'll get 2 points, because these are the 2 cards that I'm putting out there. One of them I think goes, you can't see. I think the two they'll be able to see, which is why it's worth a little more points, because they know what I'm going for. The 3 is hidden, so if I get 3, I'll get 2 points. Otherwise, you can do it where you show both cards, but you're just going for 1. That's considered hard, so that would be 8 points. You can subtract the 2 from one another, so that would mean I would want to get 1 bid, and that would be worth 8 points. Or you can do a 0 bid, which would just be 6 points. If you do one of the hard ones, though, and you're wrong, you miss your bid, you lose, I think it's 2 points for the difference. Versus an easy bid, I think you lose 1 point, is the way I think it works. I know this is all terribly confusing. I'm very sorry. It'll make sense. But I'm just going to go with the wimpy easy bid on this one. I lost that hand. Otherwise, this is kind of classic trick taking. So I didn't want to start with this one because that explanation of how the bidding works is crazy. But otherwise, this works pretty similar to normal trick taking. We'll try and win this one. And we did win it. So that's one of our bids. If we get 2 or 3, we'll at least get a few points. Maybe I underbid. Let's just throw that out there. Okay, we're gonna lose that one. So he was out of reds, but he played the trump suit. So he wins that one, which is okay. He has no yellows, so he played the trump suit. So we're gonna lose this one. It's still okay. Now he's just playing trumps. So he's gonna take our trumps. An 8. Now we got him. And we want to win 3. So do we jump in now? I'm gonna burn my yellow card. Because having 2 trumps now, that puts us in danger. 2 would get us more points than getting 3, so I'm gonna burn the yellow. Sure, take that. Now I'm gonna try and win. Okay, and I think we're gonna end up winning 3. Unless someone has a higher trump green card. Which he does! Perfect! Oh, you know what? That hurts though, because he bid 6, and that is his 6th win. So he was actually dead on. He'll get 8 points. This guy, if that's a 2, he'll make his bid. But right now we got our 2, which is 4 points. He did get his 2, but it was the hidden one, so it was only worth 2 points. And then he made his, so he got 8, which is pretty good for him. Chill says this music is fun. This music is not from the game, by the way. This music is because there's no sound whatsoever. The cards don't make any sounds. There's no actual music in the game. This is the Nintendo brain training soundtrack. I have it playing on YouTube in the background. All right. So West now. Canadian asks if the cards make noises. They don't. That seems like something you could add very easily, and I would appreciate it. Maybe in the future they'll add noise. Right now, Dan, the guy who's making it, is working on just putting in as many trick-taking games as he can muster. So I won't blame him for that. So West picked green to be the trump suit, which isn't the worst for us. But so now we have to guess again how many we're gonna win. Let's go for a hard bid this time. Let's say we'll win 3. And we will make 3 happen. So but the interesting thing is we have to have a combination of the 2 cards that we're taking out of our hand in order to make that bid. So I guess I'll take the 5 and the 2. We'll do a difference bid right here. So we're aiming to win 3 tricks, and if we do, we'll win 8 points. It's considered hard because people can see that we want to win 3. This guy's going the easy route again. He either wants to win 4 or something else. We don't know. This guy did a difference bid just like us. He's saying he'll win 4. This guy... What did this joker even do? Where are his cards even? Oh, these are his card. What? Yes. So this is his bid. This is his bid. This is my bid. I'm looking at my own bid. And it's not even registering. That's not a good sign for how I'm gonna do in this round. I forgot that this one's a little weird for trick-taking games in that it's only 3 players. Or at least the implementation of it is only 3. He's playing off trump cards. Gutsy. Still can't win any of these, but that's okay. Still can't win. That's okay. We'll get there. Let him win the easy ones first. My God. Now we're in a little trouble. Okay. The 8 could win it. Let's see. Nope. Okay. We can win this one with our trump card. And now we lead, so we can lead with our red cards. But if either of them have any trump cards, it's all over. Nope. That's good for us. Can the 6 do it? No, he had a trump. Ah, he got me. So we lose 2 points, which was the difference. We said we'd win 3. We only won 2. That's a 1 trick difference, but it was a hard bet, a risky bet, and risky bets, they hurt twice as much. The penalty's twice as much as a normal one. We're getting annihilated by this guy. What is this, 16? That's making me feel, hold on. That's making me feel, look, the sad me's getting even bigger. The sad in the angry one. All right. Okay, so East selected yellow. But here's the thing. When if the 2 cards that you draw are the same, you can either choose that color as your trump, or you can say there's no trump this round. And this joker just said no trump. So, how many can we win if there's not a trump suit this round? I'm liking these 10s. And we got a lot of extra. We got a lot of extra faff that we can just slough off if people are playing those. I'm going to say 2. I think we can win 2. And I'm going to... Well, here's the thing. Could we win 3? I could use these 2 for my betting, which would also short suit me. Although there's no trump, so short suiting isn't beneficial. Let's do these 2. I'm gonna do these two. We're gonna do the difference again. And we're gonna aim for 2. Now this joker up here, this guy, Mr. Richie Rich, he's saying he's gonna win 6. So he's going all out, which might not be bad for us because we only want to win 2. So we're going to go with that one. I think we just, speaking of soundtracks, we just hit the end. There we go. Okay. Okay. Do I risk playing my only high green card? No. I don't trust him. Well, I would have won. Okay, there's our first win. Perfect. It's exactly what we wanted. There's our second win. Now I'm second guessing if we should have... Okay, that's good. That gets us out of blues, which means we can get rid of whatever we want here. Get rid of that green. Perfect. Perfect. Run these numbers down. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. We hit our bid. And that's he just hit his bid too. And he hit his, actually. So we all did. It's 8 points for us, 4 for him. Another 8 from Mr. Richie Rich up there. And you play 6 rounds in this one. Okay, so this one, we choose the trump. I'm going to go with yellow. No, how many can we win? Let's go for 3. Let's go for 3. We'll do the difference bid. And that guy's playing it. He's playing it safe. He's sitting on a big cash pile of points over there. 3. Do I want to win one this early? Well, I don't have a... Oh, no. Okay. He's trying to burn us out of the trump suit. Okay, there's our first one. I'll take it. Let's get rid of this. It's rough, but... Oh boy. We can still get there. He's gonna take that one. Try and take that one. Yes. I may win too many. Let's do the trump. We did win that one. And now I'm afraid we're gonna win the red one. Unless someone else has a trump card. Which they don't. So we lost. Alright, shake it off. Final round, we can do this. Or no, it's not the final round even. My god. Look at all these red cards. Ooh. And red is trump in this one. Here's the problem with that. Winning a bunch of tricks doesn't actually matter. It's all about hitting your bid. Let's do... Let's go nuts. Let's go for 5. That's our first one. We can lose that one. It's our second one. I should have played a smaller one. That was dumb. Yeah. That's our third. Play anything else. Okay, now we only want to win one more. How does this happen? Oh no. Oh no. I drastically blew that bid. All right. We're not winning this one. There's no coming back. So we're going to shoot the moon. We're going to... We're going to say... Three. See, this is a tricky one. This is the dealer's dilemma for sure. There's our first one. There's our second one. Oh, those trumps. Okay. No. Lost that one too. It's harsh. Well, we lost that one 44-2. That's unfortunate. But it's a cool game. You can get better at it. It's just another one of these games that you got access to. All right, one more. We're gonna do Splitter. This one is completely different. This isn't even a trick-taking game. The guy who made the app just said that he liked it. It's a roll and write game. So he asked the guy who made it if he had permission to put it in, and he said, "Yeah, sure, go for it." What you're doing in this one is you roll 2 numbers each turn. You're going to select a place on the grid to put that number, and the other number is going to go in the exact mirrored spot on the other side of the grid. And basically, as we fill these in with different numbers, you want the groups of those numbers to match what the number is. If you do, it'll score. If it's too many or too little, it's not worth any points. Whatever numbers you put on the asterisks on either side, they'll score double if you get them. Like all the games, this will make much more sense when it worked when we started. I'm gonna put these right here in the middle. So they're touching. So that's 2 3s together. If we put one more 3 in there, wait a minute. I'm not gonna put them there. That would be a terrible place to put them, because they're gonna touch. They're gonna touch more. They're gonna be too much touching. Is what's happening there. I'm gonna put them there, and then we'll just roll 2 more dice. So now we have a 3 and a 4. Put those there. Yeah. A 1 and a 2. Perfect spot for them. You can see this, the 1 is now scoring. And it's just that easy, folks. A 4 and a 3, another 4 and a 3. We'll put them up here. That finishes the 3s. We got 2 4s next to each other. 3 and a 2. What if we... See, if I put the 3 there, then these 3s would stop scoring. Of course, I would never do that. But we want the other 3 over there. So there we go. Oh boy, that's too many 3s. What are you doing with all these 3s? I guess I'll put it there. Or else I could put it there. I'll put it there. 6 and a 3. This is where it starts. This is what we're going for. Right here. We'll put the 6 on the double spot. That puts the 3 over here on the double spot. That's okay if we can pull it off. 2s and 4s. Hey, look at that. That looks like a good spot. 5s. 2 5s. We'll stick them together down there. A 1 and a 5. Like that. It's okay. 1 and a 4. Can put those up there. Both of them. Boom. Look at this. 6s. Let's see, how many 6s do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I start those 6s there, put the other 3 6s there, we'll make some serious points. 2 and a 6. Like that. Why not? 1 and a 4. This is when it starts to get tricky because you have to start worrying about putting things next to things that they can't be. See, that would be disastrous. We would never do that, my friends. Put those there. There's our other 5. So that's 4 5s. That 3 is... We're just going to ignore that 3. Oh, 2 6s. Too bad we can't shove them both in there. But we'll just put it there. 1 more 6. There's our other... Oh, look at this. Look at this. That completes the 3s and the 6s. My God. My God. That's a lot of points. 2 and a 1. Now we want to start blocking off the 6s so that we don't accidentally add any more 6s. Oh, see, that would be bad. We want to preserve the 6s we got going on. I guess like that. See, that's a danger. That's a big danger. It could finish off the 5s, but it would murder our 6s. So we have to put it up there. This, however, that's some good. Okay. Last roll. As long as there's not a 6 in there, we're fine. There's a 6 in there. Look at this. Look at this. No matter what we do. Oh, brutal. Brutal, but those are the highs and lows of Splitter. You can see my high score is 40. I think we would have come close if it wasn't for that. All right, so folks, that's Trickster's Table. You know, different difficulty settings for those. There's a 4-player version of Yokai Septet. But it's already a super cool app. You should go check it out and download it because it's free on iOS and Android. And then click through the links. You can find the physical versions of these games. These are great, you know, easy games. If your family isn't into board games and doesn't want to play super long board games, a card game, some of these, you know, are a little esoteric and take a little time getting used to. But otherwise, they're a lot of fun and they're easy. You know, it's one of those games you can play a bunch of times in a row. And Canadian says many can be proxied with playing cards as well, which is absolutely true. But also support those guys because they were kind enough to let him put this into the app. So, thanks for watching. Thank you for... Again, I apologize for all these faces. Let me see if I can turn these faces off so that you don't have to look at them anymore. Let's see, which is the button for that? Oh no, that's not. That was the wrong button. Get that guy. No, that's. We can't unsee that is the problem. Is this? Get him. No. Those are the wrong ones. I'm so sorry, folks. This is not... That's not... Where is this? Well, you know what? I had... This one. Get him... No. That's still... I'm grabbing the wrong thing. I swear, it's cursed. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. Get him out of there. I apologize for that. Let's send you guys off to somewhere else. Thank you for watching. Let's go raid. You guys can go raid. Who can you raid? Hey, Ellie Joy Panic is playing Elden Ring DLC. So go check that out. That should be fun. Say hi to them, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Again, sorry for the faces. It's cursed. I'm really... It was bad. Bad on my part.